The humble finesses.
I don't even know
On air with
why it's been so long.
No idea what episode it is. 25, something like that? 24?
24,
22?
25,
23?
Something like that.
So we've been gone, but we tried last week. We gave it the old college try.
Yeah, we've been coming up short on these attempts. So we're here now with stuffy schedules and all. And
Yeah, we started to record an episode last week. There's some debris on the track.
yeah,
The warning flags came out, and we had to pull into the pits.
Yeah, we started off with a heated debate without anything being recorded.
That's right. I forgot about that.
We went into an hour debate about something that didn't end up being a part of the podcast, and tried to start off, and I think we were rudely interrupted. But how you doing?
I'm all right. Tired,
right?
Just doing what I got to do.
It's the
Maintain
rigmarole
out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Today's the special election, or is it even special, or just the regular election in Alabama?
Someone referred to it as a special election today. Also,
I think it is a special election, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just hoping they do the right thing. Let's go, Doug Jones. Bring it on home.
And not the
child molester.
Yeah,
not the child molester. Please, Alabama.
All right. Well, they've let you guys down before. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, it's a deeply red state. It's as red as you can get.
Right.
But the thing is, that seat was vacated by Jeff Sessions.
Okay.
And the Republicans basically felt safe giving up that seat.
Okay.
Because they're like, oh, yeah, easy win again. So the fact that it's even up in the air even a little bit is still progress, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why not just fit another Jeff Sessions-esque person in, right? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
The guy's banned from a mall. Like,
how is that even possible?
Yeah, he's banned from a mall, and he's going to be in the Senate. Like,
did he shoot a security guard, or what did he do?
No, for like creeping on girls.
Oh, what a nasty perv!
Yeah, he's literally banned from a mall.
He's like the guy that walks around with the mirror on his shoe, check under skirts. And
exactly,
shit.
That's Roy Moore.
Wow, that's.
But I mean, like most elections nowadays, they focus on the controversial character.
Yeah.
So he's getting the most press, no matter what, from both sides, because people can't help themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm completely out of the loop on all politics, as everyone knows. I don't keep a social media account.
Well, it's been ugly lately, so fuck it.
I mean, I have an account. I just don't have the application on my phone, so it's out of sight, out of mind. One thing that I do have is World Star.
What about it? You have the app.
The app.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're up to date on street fights. And...
Oh, dude, I can't miss a fight compilation. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Those things are hilarious, man. Yeah. But one thing that I did briefly get to look at was the bullied kid.
Yeah.
I don't condone bullying. Or racism either. So I'm just gonna get to the point really quick. With the kid being bullied and people doing the right thing, people in higher places than myself speaking to the kid and inviting him to little programs or whatnot. Games. Delaney Walker spoke out first and spoke to him, and I guess the family started a GoFundMe. Go figure, it's Christmas time.
They said that wasn't them that started the GoFundMe.
Okay.
And they said that's why the GoFundMe was suspended.
All right.
And I don't know what happened with that. But apparently someone tried to pretend to be the mom, started the GoFundMe, and it was a big scam.
Okay.
All right. But I don't know 100%, but that's what I saw.
Well, have you seen the Joe Schilling video?
Yeah, I did.
That's
See, that's the thing is I think he was talking to the fake Instagram, which was exposed.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I don't know. We got to get to the bottom of this.
All right. Yeah, well, all you armchair detectives out there looking for your rise to fame on social media platforms, you might want to find out what's actually going on with the bullied kid and his mom and dad holding Confederate flags, and
that was
her telling Joe Schilling,
my heart sank when I saw that.
Whites are supposed to stick together, and
I think when I saw that DM he posted,
right,
it was kind of telling because they basically were ignoring his offers and just saying, yeah, just post the GoFundMe, just do the GoFundMe, just help with the GoFundMe. You know what I mean?
All right.
So it's like maybe it was a person pretending to try to get a quick come up.
So it's a real story with a scam,
supposedly,
on top of another scam.
Yeah. Scams on scams.
Pretty much triggered all by social media.
Yeah.
That's
crazy, right?
Pretty much tells the story of social media.
Yeah.
I need to.
I still feel bad for the kid.
Yeah,
you can tell he probably has a good heart deep down. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, hopefully he doesn't carry those views. And then it makes you wonder, and I've seen other people question, like, why was he bullied? You know what I mean?
Was he saying something?
Did something set it off? I mean, it was, his appearance. He has some medical issues as a baby or whatever it was.
I noticed that.
Yeah, so I mean, that could be, but then at the same time, you're like, I don't know.
I think those tears were authentic.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like the whole interview questions. His mother was, it kind of fits kind of a scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, you armchair detectives on Twitter and these social media blogs and stuff like that, you guys go ahead and do your job. Go out there, get the real information, feed some more scoops. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a twist on top of a twist on top of a, it's pretty bad the way these things play out when, the outcry is all through social media, because you don't know what to take as genuine.
Yeah.
You don't know what to take as, facts or fibs, but whatever, that was my,
it was a wild story.
Yeah.
Lots of ups and downs.
Yeah. I mean, people latch on to things like this though, and then, they create their own scenarios, you know what I'm saying? And feed that to their, however many followers, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much, you can make up your mind for yourself, or you can follow the shit trail left behind by a whole bunch of other people who have their own agenda.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Yeah. But what else has been going on in your life? Is anything else exciting?
No.
Flat? It's a flat no?
There's some things coming up.
Okay.
But, I was shocked last night when Mayor Ed Lee died from San Francisco.
I heard.
That was pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't know why it shocked me, but it did. I mean, overall, my opinion of him was positive, but I did have some issues just with the way San Francisco has changed. And I think they let, not just San Francisco, but the Bay in general, let tech companies just do whatever they wanted. So I have issues with that. But overall, I think he had a good heart. I think he really loves San Francisco, so it's still sad,
Sure.
I saw him at a lot of Giants events and the World Series parades and different Giants games and stuff. So
all right.
It's going to be different not seeing him around that.
Okay. Yeah, I got this. I get news typically like a day or two later.
Yeah.
Because I don't typically, go on World Star every day.
You're off the grid.
I'm not off the grid.
You're not connected into the Matrix.
No, what's crazy is I'm sitting there talking to my mom. My mom's birthday just passed on the 3rd. Well, not just passed, but I give her a call, tell her happy birthday or whatnot. And, the first thing she said was like, oh, wow, you didn't leave me a comment on Facebook. So I go on to tell her, well, I don't have Facebook, right now, and, she went real fast to call me a lie. She said, yeah, you do. Yeah, you got Facebook, but you're rarely on it.
Yeah.
So I pretty much told her, I just don't keep the applications on my phone anymore. It's not something that I just keep. I don't want to dive into why I don't keep social media again.
Yeah.
Like for the umpteenth time on the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
So
it's
you're
weird
a
how
little
many
behind
people
sometimes.
expect a message on Facebook opposed to a phone call.
Yeah. They want that public like announcement.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, because of I brought up the Giants. Speaking of the Giants, fuck Mike Stanton.
Fuck him all the way around.
No,
He just single-handedly ruined baseball for me.
yeah, it's gonna be stupid. Just they basically cloned Aaron Judge. They have another one, just a little more experienced, a little more well-rounded at this point in his career.
A little smaller. Aaron Judge.
Yeah. But still, it's the same
right.
same archetype.
Right.
It's like it's stupid, and now they're going after Machado. I think. Nah, I don't know. That's probably just jokes, but Orioles did put him up.
Don't tell me that. I won't. I'll boycott.
No. Actually,
baseball.
I think the Orioles said that they won't. He's open to any trades except for the Yankees. So I was like, good job.
Well,
But it would be funny to see them just fall flat.
It would.
Right in the playoffs.
You know what's crazy is the minute when I guess Stanton and D. Gordon were in talks with a bundle to the Giants.
Yeah.
For Panic and some other stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm not a Giants fan by any means.
Yeah.
But I was ecstatic. I'm like, dude, they need this. Like,
Yeah.
They really need this. And then the minute I heard he wasn't opposed to going to the Dodgers, I guess his hometown is LA.
Yeah, he's from LA.
He wasn't opposed to going to the Dodgers, and he wasn't opposed to going to the Yankees. I said the Yankees got him.
Yeah.
In my own mind, I had already had that made up.
Yeah.
He's going to the He's going to the Yankees. And when I got the news he went to the Yankees, I just, the only thing I could say is, damn, AL baseball, not NL, AL baseball is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Astros are still there, and they're still young, and none of them are free agents for a couple years. I don't think.
Yeah, it just takes the glory.
Yeah, it does,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? It's similar to. I'm not going to compare this to KD going to the Warriors, but
I mean, it's similar. I can see why people are mad. Yeah,
he definitely signed with them to win a championship.
Yeah,
I mean, he knew he was going to get it. They got it.
Well, Stan fucked up.
Baseball's a little different though too. Baseball's 162 games in a season, dude.
Yeah,
like not including playoffs. So it's just sick what the Yankees do, dude. Like, they got the money to spend it. They blow it on top sluggers.
It's so funny though. It's so funny that they've always been the evil empire that just spends as much money as they need to field a really good team.
Right.
And then these last few years, they actually did like a legit rebuild,
right,
with prospects and everything. As soon as they find some success, let's get the MVP. Actually,
bring him here, bring him on over.
It's so funny how that works. Yeah. Like you think like, oh, look at the Yankees actually doing things the proper way, and then no, and they barely gave anything up. Like,
yeah, we thought. Well, I don't know, man. To win a championship in baseball, in comparison to basketball, the competition I think is a lot stiffer in baseball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Because one more mistake and it's over.
Right,
you can't. You know what I mean.
Right. The likeliness of a baseball team making it to a world championship and actually winning, I think it takes a lot more than it would a basketball team.
Yeah,
that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
but I don't even know what to say about that. I pretty much have said all I can say about it.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton, you're fucking bum.
Dude, he fucked up, and Ohtani fucked up by going to the Angels. Because it's like, especially Otani. So for those that don't know, he's huge pitcher in Japan. He's actually a two-way player. He plays outfield sometimes.
He's got a bat, dude.
Yeah, he's a great all-around player. So he finally got the clearance to come to the United States and play in Major League Baseball. So there was a huge bidding war, but he immediately said he only wants to go on the West Coast. Apparently he wanted a small market team. That was what they said, on the West Coast.
Okay.
So some people got super excited. The Mariners thought they had him. The Mariners were going all in. And then the Giants actually had a great pitch for him. He said he loved Buster Posey.
Yeah.
Right? And then he goes to the Angels. Like, Otani, I don't know if maybe you've never been to San Francisco, but you fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Like, you could have been in the beautiful city by the bay. One of the top cities in the world right now. It's going crazy. It's the place to be.
It is.
With all the tech companies, they would have worshipped you.
Right.
The whole community would have worshipped you. There's tons of Japanese fans here. They would have worshipped you. That company Rakuten or whatever, Rakuten that sponsors the Warriors, they would have gave you the biggest endorsement deal of your life.
Right. You'd have scored twice.
Yeah, you would have been a king in the Bay Area.
Right.
In the beautiful city by the bay, right? One of the most beautiful cities on the world, on planet Earth.
You're just gonna keep beating up the beautiful, huh?
I'm just saying, San Francisco is amazing, and now you're gonna be in Orange County,
Anaheim, nonetheless.
You're gonna be just in the middle of all those strip malls where they built that stadium.
Good luck, man. Hey, you know what?
All the strip malls and motels, that landlocked poor Disneyland.
When you win that World Series, you won't have to travel far for Disneyland though, so you're good.
Yeah, it's literally like 4 minutes away. Like, are you serious, dude? Like, come on. You're not even the number one team in your market.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
your whole media is going to focus on Lonzo Ball and Clayton Kershaw.
Correct.
And you're going to be an afterthought.
But not even that. I mean,
you could have been a king in the Bay Area.
In their division, there's the A's, the lowly A's.
Yeah.
Seattle Mariners, Los Angeles Anaheim, or Angels, Houston.
Yeah.
Who just won a World Series.
Yeah, it's going to be you and Mike Trout, and that's it.
Right. And who no, there's one more team in that division. Who's that?
What team is
They must really suck right now because I just blanked on.
Yeah, I did too.
There's 5 teams in Texas. I'm sorry, Texas Rangers.
Oh yeah, the Rangers.
Your team at best may in third in that division. So cheers to you and your bad decision.
Yeah, you fucked up, sir.
Yeah.
And Mike Stanton, you fucked up too.
Because
the New York media
referring him to what he wants to be referred to.
Yeah,
or you're just calling him Mike.
Yeah, he's Mike.
Oh, he fucked off, huh?
You fucked up. You're going to be in New York. The media and the fans are going to turn on you like they turned on A-Rod.
Facts.
As soon as you don't get over the hump.
Facts.
There's going to be a home run race between you and your teammate, which is going to cause drama. The tabloids are going to stir up the drama between
the same guy who pitched and won the most games in Japan and hit the most home runs.
Something like that, yeah.
In one season or something.
He's incredible.
He did over 30 home runs and probably like 20 games.
Yeah, and then first the culture of the San Francisco Giants for you. Like, I don't know if you've seen him, but he's really fun, goofy, all that.
Okay.
Like, you would fit right in. And I didn't even mention, you would be pitching to a Hall of Fame catcher. Right? You fucking idiot.
Well,
now you're gonna be next to the strip malls in Orange County. I see he was taking all the meetings in LA.
What was the money? What did he?
I don't even know.
What did he get?
But he was taking the meetings in LA, so I think that was like his first destination. He just fell in love with it. Okay. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay here. This is great. It can't get better than this.
Is it still Socha over there? The coach? Is it Socha?
I don't even know. I don't know because I know they were god awful 2 years ago. Last year. They were a little bit better.
They got a late spark though. They had a late spark. I mean, you can't count out him playing with Pujols too. I mean, Pujols is a Hall of Famer if you want to, Trout's a Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about, but it would be a battery with Hall of Fame catcher.
It's true.
Like you're stupid.
Yeah,
you're stupid.
Yeah.
Buster would have made you so much better.
All
Anyways,
right.
Mike Stanton, look, there's going to be controversy between him and Aaron Judge eventually, right? They're
Is
starting out buddy, right? It's going to be the Twin Towers.
Judge is
right?
Judge is young. I think Judge can gain a lot from playing side by side with him.
Sure. But the media, there's going to be a journalist that's gonna fan the flames of this.
Do I think
they're going to like this?
Do I think Giancarlo Stanton hits fucking close to 60 home runs again in New York? I don't think so. I think exactly what you're saying with the media.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much bashing him, running him through the mud. He's going to play with.
No,
his
as
psyche.
soon as they hit a slump,
they're going
to turn on him. It's going to be drama, and I'm telling you, there's going to be a reporter out there who's going to say there's a report that him and Aaron Judge are being too competitive, and they're overshadowing each other or whatever, and they're fighting for the spotlight type shit. That's going to happen.
Now, baseball fan to Giants fan, Yankees or Dodgers?
I mean, Yankees are definitely number 29.
No. Baseball fan to Dodgers to Giants fan, would you have rathered him go to the Yankees or the Dodgers?
Oh, I'm much happier he went to the Yankees. Much happier.
Okay.
But still not happy.
Right, sure, yeah, of course.
It's still way down there.
Because you would have taken, I think you were the one who said that you would have rather the Dodgers still win the World Series instead of the Yankees. Am I wrong?
No.
Oh, am I wrong? Did I say that? Did you say that?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
Hell
Okay,
no.
somebody else must have said that.
I'd rather the Yankees win another 27 before the Dodgers win one.
All right.
Fuck the Dodgers. They're not even on the board. Like, you know what I mean? They're not even on the board.
All right.
Yankees are my least favorite team. Dodgers don't even count. They don't even get a mention.
Okay. All right.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, that's enough baseball talk.
Yeah. Is there any other tidbits of daily news that we should touch on? I don't know. We've been
Zab Judah's a nurse.
I seen
Did
that.
you see that?
What a good dude.
Yeah.
That's
crazy though, right? What if Zab Judah was your
Vegas.
nurse? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a short, ornery looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, we took photos and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just said keep doing what you're doing, champ. It was right before the Floyd Mayweather weigh-in. I think he was fighting. What's the kid's name in Gilroy? We talked about him before on the podcast. Guerrero. But yeah, Zab Judah's he's a cool dude.
That's crazy though. He's a nurse. Like it's wild to see that. Like, and I'm not saying it as a judgment thing, but you think of someone like that as like never having a normal job.
Well,
having to.
I guess he was smart enough to know, he needs to hold some kind of weight in a different field rather than just rely on boxing and getting pounded.
Yeah.
So that's a really smart move by.
Yeah, good for him. It's shocking to me at the same time.
Yeah, it is. It is. Kudos to you though. That takes a big person to do what he's doing right now
and to publicize it.
Right.
Himself. Yeah. It wasn't like, because I've seen stories like that, but someone will just snap a picture like, oh my God, look at who's working. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can't remember. I saw one. There's someone and they're working somewhere. Oh, the Jamal Mashburn works somewhere.
Really?
Like a car dealership or something. He's like a car salesman, I think.
That's typical. Don't they all become car salesmen after their careers?
Maybe not Jamal Mashburn. Vin Baker. Vin Baker is he works at Starbucks or something.
Well, you know, Karl Malone owns a car dealership in Utah.
Fuck Karl Malone, man.
It's just bringing it up, man.
He's a terrible dude.
He's a cowboy, man. What are you gonna do? He's a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we've lost so much ground. There's I had so many topics on my head today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you guys didn't know, we wing this shit. We're not really like I said. If I can plan something out and feed some little tidbits to Josh throughout the day, I try. But in most cases, we come in, we sit down, we can't start talking, because if we start talking, then there goes the podcast right there. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of have to just start this thing and roll.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now. And, There's got to be more. There's got to be more, Governor.
What topics?
Well, just
I got a bunch of topics,
but previous that we missed.
Oh, that we missed.
I think there was, with Trump got his way, tax reform.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And he cut down the national monuments like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, he's gonna sell it. It's gonna be Yosemite Park presented by Coca-Cola. Right,
some shit like
or
that.
some crazy.
But there's
nonsense.
2 of them in Utah that he literally only cut them down because Obama was the one who set that space aside. And
and I think he cut it
monument.
from like 500 acres to like a quarter mile.
Yeah,
some shit, dude. Like,
yeah, it was like it's like hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of acres.
Yeah,
but he cut it down to like a few thousand, a few 100,000.
Yeah, he totally just shit on that. But there's the tax reform. There's the censorship, not censorship, but the internet,
the FCC, net neutrality.
Neutrality. That's, you brought that up. Before. It's looking like a whole bunch of bullshit that people were once able to be privy to. Yeah, they're gonna start cutting into that. You're gonna have to start paying.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the latest fake news? You gotta pay. you gotta pay. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing with net neutrality. They can that'll be free. Their message could be free. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is the providers can pick and choose which data they want to charge for and which is free or whatever.
And that's pretty much leaving it in the hand of big business.
Yeah.
Big corporate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
corporations are going to run what we know.
Scary, really scary stuff.
It is. There was actually somebody talking about it, and they brought up the point that it's a money driven thing.
Yeah.
When I think it's more or less a control thing more than anything. It's Verizon. It's one of the shitheads at Verizon.
Yeah, yeah.
But so there's that. There's a couple little other details that Trump did, but go figure. Of course, you know what I'm saying. If we missed 3 weeks, there's probably 6 shithead topics that he fucking he's been a part of.
At least, at the very least.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stop there and move along.
More and more men are going down for the sexual assault allegations, things like that.
Oh yeah, shit's hitting the fan. What's the guy?
Pretty much every day.
What's the major man's name who's a part of talk show news?
Matt Lauer.
I don't know anything to do with what he had going on, but I guess it was misconduct. Sexual assault or sexual harassment allegations.
Yeah. Now Marshall Falk today.
Is that right?
Yeah. And whoever else was on that show, I can't remember who else was on that show. Yeah. There's 2 more on here. A guy from NPR, a guy from the New Yorker.
What's the guy's name from NPR?
Tom Ashbrook. I know the name, but I can't. Host of NPR's On Point. I'm pretty sure I've heard that.
All right. So with these tidbits that we are brought to our knowledge, is this something to be taken serious, or is this something that's really just fuck. I guess you have to say all allegations are serious up until the point where they're not. Yeah. But
I'm just wondering, are we scraping the bottom of the barrel here?
Oh, dude, we've been scraping to the bottom of the barrel Marshall Falk. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
He's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say who gives a fuck about Marshall Falk, but we're pretty much we've now scraped the bucket, but now we're like,
I don't even mean about
residue
people, but just allegations. like Harvey Weinstein did some terrible shit.
Yeah.
Apparently Matt Lauer did too.
Yeah.
Donald Trump did too. Roy Moore did too.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Some of these allegations, as a man, I get scared. You know, like
Who's the guy? Franken.
Al Franken. Yeah, that was such bullshit.
All right. So okay.
That one was fucking nonsense.
Yeah, I'm gonna rehash a conversation I had with someone else. So, is this the burden from outrage culture? Where, you know, if I put my arm on a woman's back and say, tap her on her back and say, hey, how's your day going? You know what I mean? Am I subjected to now have sexually harassed this woman?
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean. Like, how serious are these allegations? Like,
I don't.
Because Al Franken's was fucking dumb, I think.
But with that though, is this what is wrong with outrage culture? Where
I think they could take advantage of this situation, definitely.
And is it and at this point in time, is that what they're doing? Just a question to you.
It could be. I don't know. I haven't looked into, you know, each situation as much to really say, but I think it's very possible. Yeah.
Well, with Al Franken, I mean, you know, those pictures that he had posted with, pardon me, the ex-Playboy model.
Yeah.
He was a comedian.
Yeah, he's doing Saturday
I'm getting
Night
this
Live.
all from you know, other people's word of mouth. He was a comedian. He took some pictures, posing next to her, you know, in a suggestive manner. You know what I'm saying? But was meant to be joking.
Yeah.
And then the other lady,
and she accepted his apology.
Quick.
Yeah.
The other woman that came out said that he grabbed her jelly roll, and she felt a little.
I didn't hear about this one. So
yeah, he like put his arm. She asked for a picture. He posed for the picture. He put his arm around her, put his arm on her waist, and then I guess he squeezed her jelly roll a couple times. And according to what I've been told, and you know, after reading something about it, she said that she wouldn't even let her husband touch her like that out in public.
Yeah.
She was flabbergasted. You know, maybe she went home and took a cold shower. I don't know what she did.
Yeah.
But it's just a little weird right now. I think this is all agenda based. You know what I'm saying? Like this it's just fitting an agenda. Mm-hmm. And the more this is happening, the easier it's going to become to be like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the girl who cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of serious cases out here where
we just don't know.
Yeah. You know, this is a touchy time in society, and I think people are utilizing that to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No offense to the women who are actually, you know, sexually assaulted or
of course not,
harassed, or you know what I mean. But just, you know,
yeah. In happier news, Jimmy Garoppolo is now San Francisco 49er.
We're taking you guys back right now. If you lived under a rock, you know what I mean, and you missed
he's 2-0 now as a starter.
He is
the Niners.
He is. He just moved in just to fuck up their draft.
Yeah,
because if you know they could have lost out and.
No, I think
a higher draft pick.
I'm really happy with that we ended up with him.
Well, they got a QB. Yeah. No, I mean anybody that has had that career under arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. Yeah. You guys got a diamond.
Yeah. And the thing is too, see, this is what I noticed. The Patriots, they always groom their backup. The backup looks really good, and then they flip him, right?
Right.
But Jimmy, they held on to him a little bit. They held a lot longer than they did with. As soon as Matt Castle showed, hey, he might be good, they flipped him. As soon as Hoyer, right?
Right. Well, Castle was an injury.
Was it Mallet? Was it Ryan Mallett?
Was it Ryan Mallett? I think it was Ryan Mallett. I don't think he got real. I don't think he got his real shine though. Castle, he got his shine box out.
Yeah.
That dude, when Tom Brady went down, with that knee injury or something like that, he was done for the season.
Yeah.
Matt Castle stepped in and pretty much still. I think they went to the playoffs that year, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but.
No, he played good though.
And then he went to the other team. He went somewhere else, the Chiefs, and he did a pretty good job there too. He fell off the face of the map. I think he's still in the NFL right now. But Garoppolo is definitely a score for you guys.
Yeah, no, because I noticed that the Patriots held on to him a lot longer than they usually do with their backups.
Yeah,
they usually flip them quick because they're like, fuck it, fuck it.
Well, you see, they got rid of Jacoby Brissett. They gave earlier in the year they gave him to the Colts. If the Colts would have got Garoppolo
instead,
oof,
yeah,
Andrew Luck might have came back and not had a job.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Speaking of that, it sucks Carson Wentz is out for the rest of the season.
Do you think he still wins MVP?
Nah,
I think he does. It's based off regular season.
Yeah, but there's still he's gonna miss 4 games.
There's 3 left. We just got past week 14.
Okay.
Week 17 is the cutoff.
I mean, I guess he could.
He's. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see him and who's the kid? Watson from Texans.
Yeah, I forgot Watson.
I would have loved to see those two go the full season.
Yeah.
And see what the outcome would have been. Because Deshaun Watson, is that his name, Deshaun?
Yeah. He's raw.
He's raw, dude. Will Fuller comes back from an injury and then scores 6 touchdowns in 5 games or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or 7 touchdowns in 5 games. Next year is going to be a doozy. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's our football update.
Yeah, that's our chiming in on the football.
We could get back to what we missed out on last week when we started.
We could bring that up.
So we had started. First, I had said that Bush has been making a huge comeback, double entendre,
and I said no, yeah, and my response was the '70s Bush or the
both
George W.
George W's trying. He's putting his best foot forward and he's trying to win people's hearts.
Okay, I don't know how much that fucking matters.
Right I don't either. It's just I just noticed it. You know what I mean? He's like on a PR stint this last year or two.
Wonderful.
Dancing with Michelle, throwing out the first pitch.
He's got a thing for the chocolate.
I think he does. I think he likes Michelle.
He's got a thing for the chocolate, dude.
Yeah, and the other Bush is making a comeback, but you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I wouldn't either.
I would only know about it if we're talking 70s porn. I'm a what is that? I'm a spokesman for the Bush. But
so we had talked about you had shouted out another podcast called Peaches and Cream. Put on by a friend of yours, and I'll say she's a friend of mine.
Sure, yeah.
You know? Shout out Teresa. I don't know the other gals.
Okay, but it's Ashley and Philly.
Yeah.
So
they do a great podcast. You shouted them out. They shouted us out on Instagram, which was cool. We appreciate that. And so I was listening to their stuff, and I just had some thoughts.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure you're all lovely ladies. But I just had some ideas about some of the things that were said.
Right.
They had an episode where they talked about do all men cheat.
Yes, they did.
And I forgot. I had asked you last time. I don't remember your answer. Could you refresh my memory?
If all men cheat?
Yeah.
It's got to fit a circumstance. You know what I'm saying? But my answer was no.
Yeah.
All men don't cheat.
Yeah. So my answer would be all men don't cheat, but all men are capable of cheating. All women are too. Every person is capable of cheating.
Right.
Every single person. But, sometimes it's easier for others. Some people just no matter what, they're just a shithead, and they're selfish. And
they're out searching.
They're gonna try to cheat. They're gonna go out of their way to cheat.
Right.
That's a whole different thing. They're just being a shithead in a relationship, or they're not really invested in the relationship. Whatever.
Right.
So I'm just discount. Yeah, just discount all that. I totally understand. You can get mad at them, call them names. They earned it. But my point is, all men are capable of cheating. All women are capable of cheating. But the thing is, we may not be in that position. So, if you got a good heart, maybe you won't.
Right.
But, like you said, the circumstance.
Correct.
Like you might get the best guy of all time, right? He's a provider. He's a lover, right? He just does everything right.
Right.
He takes you out on the town.
Yeah, paints the town with all kinds of green ducats.
Yeah, he does everything for you. He rubs your feet. He does all that. He draws you a bath, a bubble bath.
Damn,
he does all that, right?
Are you speaking for what you?
No.
Are you holding yourself to that?
Standard? No.
Okay,
no,
all right. As long as.
No. But that same man who in his head will say, I'll never cheat on her. I love her. Right. Whatever. He's deeply in love. He wants to marry her, start a family, all that. But a few years down the road, you start going at each other's heads, or you get tired of each other, or as soon as you're in each other's company, it's just bad vibes. It's just all this, right?
Sure.
And even then, that guy or woman may still in their head be saying, I still love this person. We're going to work through this. We're going to figure this out.
Right.
And then, some new girl starts at his job, right?
At his job. Oh.
I mean, because that happens. I honestly think most cheating starts with workplace.
I
think that's because that's where
social
most
media,
adults spend their time.
Rekindling with old friends. Okay.
Yeah. But I think most adults are at the workplace more often than not.
Sure.
That's where it happens.
You spend 8 hours a day there.
And this is all just a hypothetical. I'm just saying,
including the lunch.
Yeah, but so maybe he's been having this gray. This gray relationship, you know what I mean?
Right.
Where
dull,
you're
bland.
you're not happy to go home. You're not excited to go home.
Sure.
All this, right? But you still love the girl. But then this new girl starts, she wears clothing that appeals to you.
It's a little revealing.
Yeah, like she does her makeup, right?
Sure.
Like every morning she gets ready. She looks great when she comes to work, right?
Impressive.
And you're thinking of my girl's been kind of lazy lately, and I haven't seen her clean up in a while.
Right. That hoodie and old pair of fucking 501s are not doing you any favors.
Or just sweatpants. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then that girl, all of a sudden, you chatting with her, then all of a sudden she brings up, a genre of movies you really like. You know what I mean? And you start going, oh, you like that cult classic?
That could hit home.
Right? And you're just like, oh, man, this girl's so cool.
Right.
And you work in close quarters, and then, the holiday office party comes, and, you know what I mean?
You've had one too many.
Yeah. and then you guys walk out to the car, you know what I mean? And one thing leads to the other, whatever. That is a possibility for anybody.
Anyone.
So
I agree.
But this is the difference. With men, our minds and our dicks are telling us to go, go, go all the time.
Correct.
To not go, 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 we have to keep it in check, right? And we never get credit for that, by the way.
It's kind of... you're not supposed to really get credit for
No,
not
you
wanting
are.
to go,
That's
go.
fighting against nature.
Nature of the
Look,
beast.
This is what women don't understand about our sex drive, which I don't understand women's sex drive either.
Break it down for him, though, Josh. Break it down.
It's like hunger that never goes away.
The thirst.
Right?
Right.
It's like hunger. So it's like when you're just a little bit hungry, right? And you're fine, you're not even thinking about it.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
But then someone all of a sudden brings some food by and it smells really good. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I am hungry.
Is that PF Changs?
Yeah. And you're like, oh, I am hungry.
Right.
Right? That's what happens. We could just be sitting there not even realizing. And all of a sudden, some big titties walk by.
Right. Those
We're
are
like, oh, that's
garlic
right.
noodles?
I am horny.
Garlic noodles. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%, sure.
That's what it is. And it can spike quick. Our hunger can go from, I don't even realize I'm hungry, to, oh my God, I'm starving, and I will eat this sand if I have to.
God damn,
you know what I mean?
Keep going.
I'm just saying,
Drive
women
your
don't
point.
understand that is hard to keep in check for a man. Like me, I've always, as I get older, my standards go low, right? But when I was young,
you don't even need to bring that up
yeah,
right now. But
that happens with every man. But
no, wait. Don't group. Don't. Let's not
that
group.
happens with every man. Come on.
All right, come on, guy. What are we doing?
Except for Hugh Hefner, he kept his standards to the very end. No, but but even not even that much. But I've always had just kind of high standards of just like, and I would like compartmentalize shit, like where there'd be like girls where I was like, if there'd be like a group, like if they threw it at me, then I'd catch it.
Sure.
But otherwise, I'm not going out of my way.
Right.
I don't care. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's always been my standard. So I'm just like, so my standards of me actually pursuing have always been high.
Right. There is,
but this is the thing though. This will be a good tip for all you ugly girls out there.
no woman is ugly. That's the shallow in him.
No, this is a tip for you ugly girls. If there's a guy,
he doesn't mean it.
If there's a guy
no one's ugly. Everyone has a beautiful soul until they're taught different. I'm not so sure that's right. You're a cold motherfucker.
No, so this is a tip for the ugly girls. Like even a guy who has high standards, right? The highest of high. If he's in the mood, like heavily in the mood, like really turned on, those standards plummet.
Take a nosedive,
right?
Huh?
So for you ugly girls, if there's like a guy you've really wanted, but you haven't been able to lock it down, you just gotta like peek through his window at night, right?
Now you tell him
wait till he's beating his dick.
Be a stalker.
Yeah, wait till he's beating his dick.
All right.
Because if he's beating his dick already, he'll fuck anything.
This is turning into a whole bunch of hoopla.
Just tap on the window.
Even you're diving in deep. Let me give my just a little tidbit here.
But anyways, ugly girls, good luck.
So yeah. Stalk him. All right, pretty much look through his window while he's.
No, you just have to wait. It's timing. It's all about timing.
Johnson.
Because if he's really turned on, beating his dick, he's gonna say yes.
But this is okay. I have nothing else. All right, so my only thing is with the all men cheat, all women cheat thing, right? So, as you stated, men live frivolous, right? They got their cock and balls, and they most of the time move on. They're not out looking. If it's presented on a wooden platter, I'm not going to say silver.
Yeah, it's a different standard,
right? There's a very good possibility they leap at the opportunity, but this is the thing. Men cheat to get their jollies off. All right. They're cheating to tell a story to their buddies. They're cheating to say,
because our dick is saying please, right? Sir,
begging.
May I have another?
May I have another? All right.
You're saying it's just a purely physical thing,
right?
In the moment because it feels fantastic. Yeah.
Men cheat without their heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
But most of the time, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Women cheat to replace you
emotionally.
All right. They don't once their crotch box is open for the loving. Yeah. Right. They're gone.
Yeah.
They haven't completely made that move yet because it's still called cheating.
Yeah.
But their mind is made up. If they're letting somebody give them a rub down in an inappropriate way, they're gone.
Yeah.
The other guy is lost.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's lost the battle, the war, whatever you want to call it.
If she sticks around, it's because of the comfort and the,
Well,
trying not to rock the boat in her life, basically, because it's a huge leap,
right?
You know, maybe
they're less. Maybe they're more worried about the stability and tarnishing the stability of their family if they have one, or if it's just a single family, you know, just man and woman.
Yeah.
Then she's pretty much going to utilize you for what she has to utilize you for, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Good signs to show that your partner might be unfaithful if it's coming from a woman, coming from experience. They don't want to be touched, dude.
Yeah.
They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be talked to. They don't want to. They
close off a lot.
Right. They don't want to confide in you anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very telltale sign right there that they've given that love button to someone else. All right. So as far as the cheating goes, all men cheat, I guess is what we're saying. I guess is what is.
All men can. All women can too.
All women can cheat.
Everyone is capable of it. If anyone says I would never cheat, they're wrong.
They're lying.
They're lying, or they're wrong, or they're naive.
You know, the only thing is the emotional factor that goes into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's the thing, and women would get so mad if I say this, but I'm gonna say it. It's the harsh truth. It is a little tiny bit worse when women cheat, I think.
I think
because there's two reasons. Because, like you said, it's very often emotional more than just physical, right?
Right.
And also because their body is being violated, right? Men do the violating, right? You don't think that's worse? I think it's worse if you're inside, like all right.
Now we're getting
this is my good metaphor.
Deep.
This is my good metaphor. There's this dirty, disgusting homeless person, right? Nothing against homeless people, but they're very often dirty and disgusting.
That's fucked up, man.
No, but all right, just picture the grossest person you can ever think of, right?
Sure.
You can smell them from 2 blocks away, right?
Right.
Like, would you rather they stick their finger in your mouth or you stick your finger in their mouth?
I don't even fucking want to dignify that with an answer, but I'd stick my finger in their mouth.
Exactly. It's not as bad.
Okay.
That's my point. So it's not as bad sticking our dick somewhere else than something being stuck inside
that
of
comparison is
right?
strictly Scott Dillon's. It has nothing to do with me.
Hey, it's the harsh truth. But I'm not saying it's okay if men cheat.
The thing with me is I count it as a man cheats, you know, if after that they're rubbish. If woman cheats, after that they're rubbish.
Yeah.
I count it as the same, you know, whether it's a man or a woman.
It's still in that same section.
But
you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's a little different.
I think, and this is another topic kind of, but I think women are smarter cheaters, dude.
Yeah, they are. They are.
A man will go to a strip club
because he's thinking with his dick.
2-bit hookers.
Yeah.
Perfumed lace, orange, tangerine.
Yeah.
We'll decide lime green G-strings, right? And they'll go and they'll do the do with someone who's probably living a little frivolous.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of a bad judgment call. You know, if you have a family at home and you're going to cheat with that, you know, you're kind of lowering your own bar. Yeah. But women, they'll do the same. But like I said, when they do it, they're devout. They're going through with it. They're ready to completely cut off
they'll
all
have
ties.
Alibis and everything.
Yeah, but they'll cut ties to their whole family, pretty much, and leave in order to make something successful with a bum, or you know. But once they get that void, whatever void filled, it's pretty much a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a smarter that's almost a smarter play by
Yeah.
women if they were the ones to cheat
Yeah.
than men, because men, like you said, men cheat with
They're
their
messy.
cocks.
Yeah.
They cheat with their cocks. They're
Yeah.
out here. They're out there slinging dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're
That's
not
what I'm saying. They're just shooting from the hip.
right. You know what I'm saying? So it's
and women are snipers. They take their time,
Oh,
line up the shot,
line the shot up,
looking down the
It's a
scope.
little more calculated.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? They're trying to bag that buck.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
the
it's
men just run in, just firing.
right. So
Yeah.
they're both capable of cheating.
Yeah.
But I will give it to women. I tip my hat to you.
Yeah.
You guys are a little bit better at letting that course run out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also too, the other thing is men will immediately lie. They will lie.
Bad lies too. The women will have the lies ready.
They'll crocodile tear it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pleading their case, knowing they're a goddamn lie.
Yeah.
Right? Women are heartless. Women are when they've let someone tap that.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
They hold nothing else for you. So
Yeah, exactly.
you trying to earn anything else from them is like squeezing juice from a turnip.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a little it's a little bit more that's a little bit more firmer. You know what I mean? Like I kind of got to respect that a little more.
Yeah.
Kind of got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than cower after you've made your decision.
Yeah. But and another reason why I think women cheating is a little bit worse, if you're in a committed relationship, is if you don't already have kids, like that's where your baby's gonna be. That's gonna be your baby's home, where your beautiful baby is created, and you're letting another man walk on in, march right in there.
Well, he's enjoying. It's a pleasure thing they're enjoying.
I know, but you know what I mean. They're violating that. That's supposed to be like a sanctuary where you're gonna form your baby.
It is
deep up in there.
It is, but
you're letting a man enter the cave of wonders. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to be the only one going into the cave.
You got your canoe and you're floating down.
Yeah. So I just think I'm not saying men cheating is fine. I've never actually really cheated. I cheated once, and it was because she cheated on me, so I did it to get back at her, and we were basically broken up.
Right.
But I just knew it would upset her, and I didn't really even tell her. I think she sort of found out later, but I didn't even tell her to rub it in. It was more a pride thing. Like, it was my ego. I just did it to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
But we were already like basically done. Like it was just a more of a but I'm gonna go out and do this.
That's the other thing too. Women's intuition. You know what I mean? I don't know what sparks in them to know that their better half has done something raunchy.
There's tells, and we just don't know them.
Yeah, but I think it's more or less the man giving himself away.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
like how you
saying?
said with the women, they don't want to be touched.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's signs, and I think women are more. They're more thinking about that, like it's more of a possibility, so they bring it up in their own heads more.
Right.
Whereas men, sometimes we're just oblivious to shit.
Sure.
We're just dumb, just going through the motions, like,
Right.
oh yeah, everything's great.
Right.
You know what I mean?
it's-
And she's emotionally checked out, and
For
we're just
100.
sitting there playing video games. Oh yeah, it's great. Everything's
Great.
fine.
Everything's fine. Did
Yeah,
you bring home the KFC, honey?
I love my
where's the-
baby. Yeah.
You didn't bring the grape Kool-Aid with you. What are you doing?
Exactly. So,
But
what do you think is? Or did you have more?
no, that's
Okay.
that was
I had the whole other part to this is why people cheat, right? And for men, this is the harsh truth that I wish was more. We could be more open about, instead of everyone being naive, sticking their fingers in their ears like la la la. I don't want to hear it.
right.
We only want one woman, whatever. Like,
Sure.
we only want one woman as a partner, but every man on earth wants to fuck every girl in the world, like Lil Wayne and them said. It's built into our brains, so it shouldn't be this
We're
big
animals.
secret.
We're all animals.
Yeah, it shouldn't be this naive secret, and that's what I mean. We don't get credit for not doing that or trying to do that. It doesn't matter. I could love a girl, be deeply in love. She's everything I ever wanted. And if I see, good shape, you know what I mean? I'm going to be like, damn, in a perfect world, I would like to have sex with that. But it's not a perfect world. Hey, and I still love my girl. But that's the thing, like you said, the difference with men, you could be deeply in love and just go smash and be right back in love, right?
That might even draw more affection out of you.
Yeah.
If I mean, speaking for someone who's done that,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It made me feel like it made me value what I had at home more.
Yeah.
Right.
I could see that.
So it was, but
that's the thing though. It's like we're just wired differently, but I hate the fact that we can't talk about that. We can't just acknowledge, like, sure, I'd like to fuck all these girls, but hey, I don't because I love you.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you can't turn that off. Like I said, it's hunger. It's always there. You're always going to get hungry.
It's a dormant beast.
Yeah.
And when it's unleashed, it has...
Exactly.
Has the fury of Satan, I tell you what.
That was one thing. I had one ex-girlfriend that I couldn't even sort of glance towards another girl without her flipping out, right? Right. Just ridiculous, right? Okay. And you got to let off some steam. You know what I mean? You got to release the pressure a little bit, and sometimes
you got to
look at it,
crack the valve.
Yeah, sometimes look at a fat ass walking by or something, right?
Right.
So you can't be that hard on your guy. But then a girlfriend I had later that was way cooler, she would point out girls and be like, "Oh, what do you think of her?" Like, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, she's bad." Like, and I could say that, and she'd be like, "Yeah, I think so too. She is bad." Like, yeah. And that's cool. That like releases some pressure. We get to ogle some chick together, right?
Fine.
And that's it.
Right.
And that's like that's one harsh truth that more people, more women especially, need to just understand and give us some credit when we don't, break those boundaries, because all our instincts are telling us to break those boundaries. And another reason why men cheat, if it's not just for getting their rocks off, is because, harsh truth number 2, women allow it. They give certain men the leeway. They act naive. They lie to themselves that this guy's going to be good to me, even though there's a proven track record that he's not. Hey. Like all these basketball wives. Hey. All these basketball wives getting a basketball NBA superstar with fucking 1 million followers on Instagram, most of them IG thoughts.
Hey.
And they have the power to cheat because women give them the power to cheat, right? And this is not all men.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. So it's like you keep going after the super attractive pretty boy with the money and all this shit, and you think you're going to be the one. He's just going to stop at you when he has a constant stream.
That's...
You know what I mean? Because you're giving them power. You're putting them on a pedestal, and you're letting them get away with it. So my point
you dove into this topic, didn't you? You put a lot of
because I thought about this when I was listening to
the Peaches and Cream.
Peaches and Cream. Right. Because they had a story. I think someone wrote in, and this is my point of stop being naive, and stop. Just keep your standards high as women. You're goddesses. You run everything. You have all the power in the fucking world, and you don't realize it. So don't let these guys get away with that shit.
To a certain extent, unless you're a dog ass nigga like yourself.
Yeah,
you ain't got no power over me, goddamn.
No, and some of you females are bums too. So I'm not talking to you. But no, but they had a story that someone wrote in about. They got a text from a guy that they were dating that said, "I'm single" or something. And then he said, "Oh, my niece or nephew must have sent it while I was sleeping," right? And then I think it was Philly. I think it was on the show. I can't remember. I'm sorry, Philly. I don't know you personally. I'm sure you're lovely.
Oh, she's a great person.
You said something like that. That's suspicious. Like, that's not suspicious. That's an event. That's an incident. That is not suspicious. It is way past suspicious.
Yeah, it's pretty much
It's
painting
sealed,
the picture.
signed, sealed, delivered.
Right.
If you believe that, you're fucking naive. Like, and so many of you women will fall for the dumbest shit, and you let these guys get away with it, and that's why they continue to cheat. I'm talking in generalization.
No, for sure. To their credit, though,
it's not a red flag. It's a fire.
It's a fire. It's burning down the forest, dude.
Fire.
We're in San Diego right now.
Yeah.
1,000 acres are burned down. But
yeah.
No, to their credit, though, I think that their sense of judgment is a little. It's a little bit better than, you know, and then also too, they have to ask those questions or have those opinions, because I mean it have to go from both sides. They have to you have to think for 1 second, you know, judging a book on its cover, or judging, like, that's another thing that women do too, though, dude. They do jump the gun. Well, that's another thing that people do. They do jump the gun. They do immediately latch on to, you know, tidbits, and that they you know, that pretty much paints the picture for them. But there is a 3% chance that their niece or nephew did say that.
That it is, but
I said
too
3%.
much of the shit gets away.
I said 3%, right?
Yeah.
So if you're weighing your options on that, at 97%, get the hell out of that burning house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The gas line's going to explode. All right.
Look, you might, maybe it's only 97%, but you're gonna have to overstep, go at 100%, cut it out, and then in like one generation, all this bullshit will be gone. Like,
right. It's facts.
There was another story where they said there was a guy who was married for like years, and they were together, but he was still technically married to some other girl. It's like, don't put up with that shit.
You don't need to.
Don't put up with that shit.
That's a sense of value in yourself, though. I don't want to keep beating down their topics. So let's I'm
not done.
All right, well, hold on.
I'm not done.
Sir. Pardon me.
No, because this is my point is, stop putting up with bum shit. And you won't have to deal with bum shit.
It's facts.
It's
facts.
I don't know.
To the people that wrote in on these topics on Peaches and Cream, you know, it's just this is a bit of my insight, and this is a ton of SCOs. So
yeah.
But yeah,
I'm just saying, don't give bums pussy. They don't deserve it. I should have never got pussy in my life. And I'm way better than most of these guys out here. I should have never even got a whiff of some pussy in my life. And I am way better of a guy than most of these guys you guys are fucking. Like,
oh man, you're a nutcase, dude.
No, I'm serious. Women. All right, when we take away,
you're being blunt, but you're being real.
If we're talking about in a free society,
an authentic answer is exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
So.
We're talking about a free society. I don't mean societies where women are obviously oppressed heavily, right? And we still have some work to do in this country, obviously, with all the sexual assaults, right? But I mean, and generally in a free society where on paper everyone's legal at the very least, women have all the power when it comes to social circles and things like that. You have all the power. You have all the fucking power. Every problem on planet Earth would be solved if you'd stop giving people pussy. Trump would resign tomorrow if he knew he would never get pussy again for all the stupid shit he does. Every problem on Earth could be solved if a guy knew they would never get pussy again unless they solve this problem. They have all the power. That's all I'm saying. Stop giving bums pussy.
They don't deserve it.
They don't fucking deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
Don't give me pussy. I don't deserve that shit.
You don't know. You're gonna do.
There's like 3 people that deserve pussy, like Barack Obama.
You
fucking
can't
Buster Posey.
Hey, don't fucking narrow them down. You keep me out of that loop. You better put my name in that box too. I deserve
It's
a little.
like 3 people.
I deserve a little snatch. Don't you ever, dude? Don't you fucking ever?
I'm just saying, a lot of guys will cheat because they can get away with it. Because too many women, in your credit, it's because you have good hearts, but oftentimes that leads to being naive and letting shit get away from you.
That's a fact.
Right? And the thing is, if you want to keep a man from cheating, you have to. And if a man wants to keep a woman from cheating, you have to provide. You have to like cover all bases. You have to provide everything. You got to be best friends. You got to maintain yourself. You got to do all those things. You got to check every box if you don't want them to seek out, a category from someone else. You know
so
what
in layman's terms is what he's trying to get out to the lames out there. If you are a woman and everything is lined up perfectly for you, and the one thing that may be lacking is your husband eye wonders, guess what? Don't give him an earful. You go home and suck the meat off his
Exactly.
dick. He needs at
if
that
that's
point,
the worst he's doing.
right? When his eyes wander at the AT&T service rep,
Yeah.
that's fucking signing him up for a new
With a
account,
low cut shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You might want to go home and put on that lingerie or come out in the nude. And you got to emulate that whore for him.
Yeah, look,
and vice versa.
Yeah,
vice versa.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm saying for both ways. A person wants a close best friend, right?
Facts.
If you're not going to be that, they're going to find that somewhere else.
Right.
A man wants their dick sucked. If you're not going to do that, he's going to find it somewhere else.
Facts.
Like especially if you're like in your 20s, 30s, you think I'm going to go my whole life without getting my dick sucked?
You're mistaken, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Right.
And same with, for the women, you got to do what you got to do.
Eat that box.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta
Jack in the Box is open.
Whatever you're not providing.
Open late.
Yeah, if you're not providing, a non-negotiable to someone, they're going to seek it out elsewhere.
Facts.
Keep things exciting, keep things fun. Don't be someone's stress, be someone's peace. Like I said, maintain yourself.
Right.
Try.
Yeah.
At least
effort
every
is
once in a
everything,
while.
women. Effort is everything.
Yeah, every once in a while, both of you, man and woman,
Right.
get dressed up, get nice, spray some cologne, some perfume, go out for a nice dinner, keep things, exciting, romantic.
Right.
You have to do those things. You got to keep it fresh. If I'm telling you, if a man, if you're not romantic with your girl, she's gonna want that romance from somewhere.
Right. This is the thing too that men may not get. They may be taking on the brunt force of the job and the stress of this or that. And this is speaking for maybe the stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home women's in the man's life or whatever. But if nothing else, if you are not providing for him sexually, and I mean, don't be afraid to get rotten.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Get rotten.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
That
gonna seek it
man
out elsewhere.
He might shock you.
Yeah.
He'll tell you straight up, I don't wash dishes. I don't fold clothes. I don't fucking clean the bathroom. But God damn it, when you go balls to the wall, I mean, do something incredible. Shock him.
Yeah.
You may not have that problem with the dishes being cleaned and dinner being on the stove when you make it home.
You know how many men in their head, without saying anything or showing it, are really just in their head twiddling their fingers? Like, I wish you would just give me head right now. I wish you would just jump at it right now.
Now. Immediately.
And sometimes us men, when we find the girl who will do that, it's hard to let go.
It is.
It's hard to walk away from that.
It is.
Even if the other boxes aren't being checked, that's the one box that's going to keep us around.
Do you know how many strip clubs he's going to in that week?
Exactly.
0.
Exactly.
All right. Just keep it fresh.
So, and that goes the same with my baby. You know what I mean? Whoever she may be out there. Hey, you had a stressful day at work. I'll draw you a bath and then put my face right in it. If that's what it's that that's what you need.
If that's what the battle entails.
Yeah,
Right.
like no problem. So I mean, you can't play politics with your partner, especially sexually.
No.
If you're over here give and take, like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do this because you didn't do this, or I'm not gonna do this. Like, if you start playing politics with your partner, it's a bad sign. You're going down a bad road.
Very bad.
Sexually or not.
Very bad sign. We're gonna have to wrap this one up.
I hope that was informative.
This is a good comeback. I like it.
Yeah.
I dig this one.
Yeah.
I've missed this. We will be back shortly to talk more about.
Yeah, we're still looking for a more permanent setup.
Yeah.
With everything, and that's been one of the reasons we've been lacking.
Yeah, it's we'll
figure something out.
We'll get everything worked out. But yeah, I'm gonna go and think more about how I can fan the flame on the bush, shiz, right, for the next sode.
Yeah.
But
I still got some topics, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right. Well, shout out to Peaches and Cream. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, go ahead and do that.
Yep. Humble Finessers. Check us out.
Yeah. Facebook, go ahead, subscribe on YouTube once we get that fucking going.
Yeah, there's some videos up there already.
Yeah, there's some content you can go out there and play with a little bit. Be sure to drop a comment on the Humble Finessers.
Yeah,
Instagram,
we'd love some
Facebook.
Feedback and some thoughts.
We need it.
Yeah.
We need it. So
call us names, whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? We can take it. We're grown men. But it's been great.
Stop giving bums pussy.
Flat out.
All right? They don't deserve it. You're a queen.
It.
You're a goddess.
All
Act
right?
like it.
Act like it. Goddamn.
All right. Is that it? We good?
We good.
All right, signing off. Humble Finessers.
Later.
The Humble Finessers on air with Abe and Dylan Sesko.